Hello, everybody. Listen, I know I'm 4 minutes late, but your girl had to get some water. All right? You can't be preaching something and teaching something and not following the rules yourself. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for waiting. Hey, Miss E. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Roxy. Let me see. How y'all doing tonight? I'm happy that everybody waited for me because listen, I was rushing because listen, my baby graduate tomorrow, right? So I've been doing some prepping and setting. She in there getting her hair done right now. So everything kind of ran into one. But how's everybody doing tonight? I hope y'all had y'all water today. And if you did not have your water as of yet, please get some, babies. Please get some. Hey, Josephine. Hey, Michaela. Hey, Humble Me. Hi. I hope y'all ready for tonight because we's about to get into it on every level, okay? Every level. From this level to this level to that level over there, okay? Hey, Chit Chat with Nitra. If I miss anybody coming in the room, blessings to you. Please support, hit that like button, baby, right? Yeah, because we about to go to the from the people that the content is on to the people that's doing the content creating. Right. We about to get all of that into one, winded into one, and our overall lives. You understand? Because you got to come here on some each one, teach one type of ish. You understand? If it ain't about that, it ain't about nothing. Right? So now I'm giving the people I'm waiting, but y'all waited for me. So I ain't going to make nobody wait no longer, baby. But I wanted to get into the factors of the narratives that's being put out. Let's get to that first, right? Because each way that you flip it, sip it, dip it, slay it, it's a business, baby. And you can't go into nobody's business telling them how to control their business. It's either you purchase what they selling or you get your ass out. If they don't got what you want in their store, what are you there for? It makes no sense. So I'm starting to get confused, but you see right now, y'all wouldn't even know which one I'm talking about. The person that the content is on or the creators. But at the end of the day, for me, the narrative on the person that we talking about in this case, it can't be created because it was narrated by nobody other than the person themselves. Nobody, I don't know about anybody else. Tay is going to speak for herself, right? I don't come here to poke, press, and just bash. I don't know why old ass women choose to use the word hate. That's like so childish to me because hate is a very strong word. That's not a word that you just throw up in a situation when you're talking about somebody. Half these people don't even know, right? Watch me sip my water, y'all. It's tea with Tay, baby. Right. Right. Half these people never met this woman in their everlasting goddamn life. So for you to put yourself out there to the factors of you to be willing to go so hard for the person or for a person for what's wrong and not what's right, that shows the type of shit you got going on in your life. It's supposed to be a sisterhood, but in this case, it's a sister could. Because if a sister could help, a sister would help. But these sisters don't help. They promote the bullshit that is being put out. Now, for me, I don't have to ever do anything for clout. I am the clout. That's why you see Tay stay in her space. Period, baby. I got love for whoever got love for me. If the bread is sliced on the other side, then that's the way that it will be. And that's period. But when you come and you do something that pertains to your job, there's not supposed to be no personal feelings involved. You're coming to commentate. When you go to a goddamn basketball game, football game, baseball game, wrestling goddamn match or any other goddamn sports event or any other type of entertainment, if they have a commentator, they have someone that's voicing what they see going on within the game far as the plays, baby. So far as us being the content creators, once again, speaking for me, right? I'm calling the play that I see. It has nothing to do with the personal feeling for anybody. All right. If I worked for TMZ and versus YouTube and they sent me out there to do a story, I'm not going to go and do my story because I don't want nobody to feel that I'm personally involved. If you feel I'm personally involved, that's your shit you got to deal with because it's really never, ever, ever ever. Want me to say it again? Ever, 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 ever. That's serious. People got to learn how to play their position, right? Learn how to play their position and stop letting people trick them out their fucking spot. The difference between me and other people, nobody gave me my crown. I went and got this shit on my own. So what somebody ever would put into the atmosphere about what they feel about me, that would not be for me to care. So as long as I come here and do what I'm supposed to do, respect my shit and I'll respect you too. That's all and that's it. Because you have to be professional with your shit. Even though you come in to defend something, if it ain't about the business, then what is it? Because I ain't got no time for nothing else. I'm not talking about no bitch I'm not getting paid to speak on. Never, 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 ever, ever, ever. In the land of niggerdom, will you ever see Tay on this screen going back and forth about anybody or with anybody about how they feel? That's your fucking feeling. Now, if it was mine, that would be for me to incline, but it's not. Now, I'll take some respectful shit into consideration. But if I see that it's beneath me, you will never hear me respond to Nathan. Nathan, I hear my name in the streets all the time. Hey, yeah, latte. Hey, yeah, latte. Oh, yes, latte. Latte is me. Hi, are you doing? How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Because that's the only response you will ever get. If it's not positivity, it will never be negativity. Because I'm not going to respond to anything that I ever feel is beneath me. Don't nobody else tell me the place that I play. I put myself in position. So I give myself the titles that I claim. And that's on that. Now back into this shit that we was talking about over here, right? Right? Because one goes with the other. Because when people be all up in your comments, right? Thinking, yo, I've never seen some paragraphs so long in. I've argued with my nigga, okay? My man, whatever you want to call at that point in time. And you know, you when you be conversating, them paragraphs be long, right? I'm not even writing no paragraphs that long to my significant other. Imagine me writing a paragraph that long to a bitch I don't know, and it ain't on some positive or growth. I ain't got that time to talk that long, type that long, wait that long, waste that long. Hey, everybody coming in the building. You know Tay came through with the shoe, so don't think I'm ignoring you. The love is true. Hit that like button for your girl. You understand? You know how this go. It's T with Tay. Hit the like button and please don't play. Right, you got it. Now, I'm not giving a bitch that much attention. Your name, the name, would always remain nameless. And that's how people got to learn how to take shit in order to make it and be famous. How you gonna have a company? You supposed to be a boss, but a bitch running around here acting like an employee. I ain't got time to catch everything a bitch said. Why? Because I'm busy. See, when you busy doing something, you ain't got time for the nothing. I come here to do what gets me something, and the nothing I leave right here. I don't bring that shit into my actual life. So when I come and I do my videos and I give my opinion, trust me, it's from a non-judgmental stance. Period. If you gonna put it out there and people speak on it, it's not gonna always be that a person is going to like what they see. Once it's out there, the control is no longer yours. It's mine, hers, his, theirs, it, whatever. So if you're going to be in the business, you cannot run around acting like an employee. An employee is the one that runs the floor. All right? I'm not gonna be no boss running no fucking floors. That's not what we're gonna do here. Okay? So me coming here to run the floors to give a care about what the next bitch said, you'll bump your head waiting for me to respond. I gotta teach bitches something new, right? Right? Is the call to be true to you. Because once you know who you are, can't nobody tell you who the fuck you is. So you ain't chasing shit. You already know what it is. So why are you going to defend what somebody said that it was? And if you decided to put that much attention into a situation that you ain't getting paid for to go and put somebody else's business out there, you a low ass bitch. We just gonna keep it and call it what it is. Because if you got time to go that low, don't that mean you that low? Shit that you don't got time for, you don't got time for. You're not gonna say you don't got time for shit, and then that's exactly the shit that people catch. You do. Like Rihanna, right? She ain't got time for shit. She ain't doing shit. Ain't shit, but she always in some shit. And the reason she always in some shit, because I'm about to tell y'all some shit. And I hope y'all read the title of this shit because it's very meaningful, right? The unhealthy will always hurt. Speaking from a person that's in the process of healing and not fully healed. If you can't put yourself in a position, right, 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 to even take time for you to try to heal the wounds inside, when you move on to a next situation, I don't give a fuck what it is. You will be the plague in it. Okay? You ever heard misery loves company? One miserable bitch brings upon another miserable bitch. You be around them miserable bitches. You become the next miserable bitch. I ain't got time. So when you putting yourself in misery, that means you love misery's company. You're not healing, so you're constantly repeating. Listen, I was a repeat offender for years. I still got some shit that I'm repeating that I'm trying to heal. Okay? And I hate people that put the narrative out there. Everybody life is perfect. Everybody living the way they want. Everybody got the money they need. Everybody kids is good. Bitch, fuck you. You're lying. And if you ain't lying, me and you ain't on the same level to have a conversation. Because I'm trying to talk to somebody that can relate to me. And if you ain't been through nothing, we can't relate, baby. And that's just straight, period. You can't make sense out of something that don't happen. And just because common sense is common, it ain't as common. It ain't as common. Hit that like button for your girl if you came in the building. I am not ignoring. I am doing what I came here to do, and that is to talk to you. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray. Hey, Carisha. Hey, Camilla. Listen, y'all know y'all girl is blind. I don't care whether I got on goggles or not. I don't care if I got on goggles or not. The shit still get a little blurry from time to time. But I hope y'all following the lines in which it is that I'm going. Okay? Because a person that got morals and purity, and they're trying to heal from that old spirit that they used to be, they can't bring their new self to do the old shit that they used to do. It no longer comfortable. It no longer suits the person in you, right? So if you able to do something, that just shows that's the person that you are. A person that can't do something, that's just it. They can't do it. If I say I can't do something, I can't do it. That means a favor. If a person asking me for a favor, if I can't do it, I'm gonna straight up say I can't do it. Because for one, I don't want your ass to keep calling me, asking me, do I think I can do it? I said I can't. Okay. So now, if I can't do something in a situation, even for as give my advice, I'm gonna let a person know, like, listen, I don't know if I can really give you the advice that you need in this situation, because from my understanding, I don't think that what I would choose to speak would be the advice that you seek. I'm not going to sit there and be a yes man for nobody. But if I can curve sometimes hurting somebody's feelings, sometimes that's what it is that you do. Because it's not about telling the truth, it's about the person that you know that you are. Right. And when you say things to people, you got to remember there's always able to be a response. And you may think that you have the response that you need, but that other response may be guaranteed, and it may not be what you want to hear either. And being that people cannot control what another person says, people need to know that too, because they talked about Jesus. They talked about Jesus, and everybody be running around here talking about this person talking about me and this person talking about me. I don't give a fuck. If you choose to give me free promotion, then that's what the fuck you choose to do. It won't be reciprocated, baby. It, it won't be reciprocated. You'll be sitting there going, oh, she about to say, she about to go. Shit. No, no, no. Because in the cases of you trying to change a narrative rather than continue a narrative, you have to be the switch within the narrative that you choose to create. You can't create the same narrative over and over again and think that you're not going to get a repeat. That's like watching a repeat movie over and over again. And that's what we've been getting from the YouTube streets, from the people that's supposed to be doing the whatever that we even talking about here. Brianna, Johnny Longleg, repeat, 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 repeat. See, even my carbon monoxide detector said repeat. Even this said repeat. Hey, Kimberly. These names coming in fast. Hey, y'all. Hey, True Slayer. Like, when you put something on repeat, repeat is what it's going to be. You have to heal yourself on the inside before you can introduce the person, the new person that you are to anybody, because they're going to get the same old outcomes. The reason why I say if I can't do something, I'm gonna let a person know that I can't do it, even down to the factors of um interacting or engaging. If a person is not my cup of tea, you just going to see me detach. I'm not going to attach myself to something that I know that I'm not, and then have to continue to say that I'm not it. That's Brianna's shit. And that's a couple of people shit too. And that's what I'm talking about in a whole, as a whole, in abundance. Okay. You can't tell people you not this thing. And that's exactly what you bring to the screen for people to see. And then when people see it, then you want to argue it's not you. Well, who is it that we've been watching? I know Tay smoked a little weeds from time to time, but I don't think I'm delusional. I'm seeing bitches on my screen that ain't there. How does that? I know I seen this girl on this screen say, this ain't this and this ain't that. But on the screen, that's exact what we get. Everybody in competition to try to prove something to somebody else versus being on a mission. Like, I might say one thing and then go to another thing because everything ties into each other. If it's supposed to be a sisterhood, like I said in the beginning, and a sister would and a sister could, the people that see people that they actually care about the crash out, they would do any and everything that they could do in their case. If they can't control it, of course, you can't control another human being, right? But if you could advise instead of promote, then that would be a start, don't you think? Because it can't be that that's not what you go for, but that's everything that you support. Make it make sense. This girl say she don't support DV and she would like to talk to young females that are possibly in situations that she may have got out of, but yet she puts herself in place of another situation that may not be safe. How are you not practicing what you thought or what you could have been coming here to preach? But being that you are unhealed, you running around mentally unhealthy, just like a lot of people that's on these goddamn lines. You can't see these people faces, a lot of them. You don't know what their situations may be. You have to go off of what people tell you in that case, baby. And that's not always what the case actually may be, right? So when they tell you believe none of what you hear and half of what you see, that's a real thing. Because people in their mind, I think the ones that can be seen think that they're ghosts, and the ones that can't be seen think they're the most. Make it make sense. Hit that like button, show your girl some love. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. So I'm not one of many, right? Right? I'm many of one. No, I'm not one of many. I am me. And when people, how can I say, speak of me, I would hope that they will always put me in a realm by myself because I don't just come to talk shit. I try to put some common sense in with it, right? I don't come here to sit and talk about people all day. I come and maybe talk about the person that gets me paid. But if y'all the people and these is the person, why nobody not using their mental thinking caps to put something out that's worth it? If people just come in here to argue with other people, and I'm talking about the Brianna, her people, and whatever other people that decide to come here and argue, right? If if it's not about something that's making sense, why are you doing it? And then if somebody responds to it, how could you ever be mad? And I'm not even talking about respond to it and the fact is of the nature that you would like them to, because it's never in the nature that a person would like when they get the response, right? Right? But you always going to hear another person's opinion. And the opinion in this situation is it's unhealthy. If this girl could come up here and actually show wellness or the road to wellness, the journey to wellness, maybe she'll be able to start a whole different movement because people see her story. I mean, it's all over the internet. Sometimes you have to actually claim who you is and go with it so you become a better person. It's not the fact of hiding who you is. It's healing from who you used to be to become a better person overall, baby. So you can't be ashamed of the road that you've lit. You have to claim it. People don't want to claim their shit. Listen, if Tay was broke, I'm fucking broke. Okay? I don't give a fuck what anybody else talking about it. Well, bitch, you ain't broke. Why the fuck you talk? Why you talking about me being broke? If I was rich, that would be me being rich. Bitch, you ain't rich. Why you talking about me being rich? If I was hungry, that would be me being hungry. Why would you be talking about me being hungry if you're not the person that's hungry? I just don't get it. Don't talk about things that don't make sense. And then when the opinion is given on it, people are flabbergasted. That's not the way it goes. Hey, sis, first time catching your live. Sending love from New Orleans. Hey, New Orleans. Tay sending some love right back. There we go. Tay sending some love right back. Because see, Tay is a very loving, energetic, how can I say, ball of light, right? And I am for what's right. I don't dwell or try to sit in what's wrong, right? If it can be fixed, I would want it to be able to be fixed. So that way things don't have to linger and continue to come from, right? That's the way things learn, or that's the way things should be. But most times in people's situation, they'll rather talk about another person to cover up the person that they actually are. Can I say it again? People will talk about other people, but actually be talking about them goddamn selves. Like Brianna crazy ass. I'm gonna say it again. You see, I keep slipping that in. When you talking about all the shit that you are and then telling people that is everything that you not, that's talking nonsense. When people coming up here to defend who they is and they supposed to already know who they are, hey sis, you don't do that. You don't do that. Queens don't step off their pedestal to address peasants, right? And only a peasant is going to be able to operate under the conditions that some people operate. It's not a normal thing. A person with standards and morals is not going to have the capability to bring themselves to act in a certain way. I don't give a fuck what it's about, especially a person that they don't know. Just like Brianna thinks the bloggers are responsible for her business being put out there and don't think it's herself. How did we get this information? Who gave it to us? Because I don't be stealing and I don't pay for shit. And don't nobody pay me to come up here and speak shit and say shit either. Anything that comes from Tay is definitely from Tay. I don't talk to nobody on the back end about no back end shit. If we not conversing on the front end, we won't be conversing. Now, there is some people that I have made better relationships with than others, meaning not I don't have any bad relationships because Tay is cool with everybody. I keep it cordial, baby. Right? I keep it cordial. So with that being said, there's no need for me to do no on the side shit. If I'm cool with you, I'm gonna be cool with you in front of anybody. And I don't need to be talking in the back because I don't talk about nobody. And if we talking about business, then that'd be a way for us to be able to get into it. But anything other than that, your girl is not doing. So you gotta blame yourself for the information that people have on you if they had to get it from somewhere. And I'm not even talking about the truck. I'm not talking about the trolls, okay? Because the trolls is going to be just that, trolls. Just like we have jobs, they have jobs too. And that is the side of the fence that they decide to be on, right, boo? So if somebody got time to spend there, that's like some private investigator shit, right? When you going up, digging up people information to see what you can find on this person so you can bring it to the internet and let everybody know it and feel like you want to sit and wait to get the big boom from it, but the boom is really you. Because wait, for people to say that they don't give a fuck about people, right? Or they have this type of energy for a person to where they can actually go create a page, right? Take time, right? Go find the information, right? Right? Take time, right? Gotta post it, right? Take time, take time. Gotta talk your shit, take time, take time. But each and every person that does it says they don't have time for it. Apparently people have more time than they actually think. But me, I'm trying to live, baby, and I'm trying to enjoy every moment. So when you're trying to enjoy every moment, you ain't got no moments to waste. Okay? And when you repeat yourself over and over again to whoever or whatever situation it may be, even like Bree, you see how I keep bringing that on in there, right? Because that's what this is supposed to be about. I just know it's not never personal. So I hope nobody don't feel touched by an angel. Just support your girl and like this video, share this video. And if you are not a subscriber, please become a subscriber. Let me get down here in the comments. Hey Tay in chat, caught you and my girl live early today. Oh shucks now. This T would hit the like button and please don't play. Right. Hey sister. I ain't even see you up in here. I told you my goggles don't be goggling. My goggles don't be goggling. And I'm on my phone. And y'all know how it is when y'all on your phone and you trying to actually do the stream yard thing, right? We supposed to be trying to build together. They talk about sisterhood out here. Ain't no sisterhood, sister could. Because if sister could help, sister would help, but sisters don't never help. They sit there and beat the next sister down by thinking that they want up when everybody done had some fucked up luck. Okay, we can't sit here and come and seem like we ain't never even been in Brianna's shoes. I done been fucked up too when it came to dudes at some point in time. So, why are we trying to create the narrative that it ain't never been it and it ain't never been us? None of us. Listen, it's after a certain time. My kids is asleep, right? And my other daughter, she all the way in there, here, so we could be adults, right? Right? All of us done fucked, right? And every fuck wasn't a great experience, right? And sometimes we had to test it to see that it wasn't what we actually wanted or needed. Like when you taste a food for the very first time and it can go either way, you can either like it or not like it. But if you don't like it, you should be judged for not liking it. But don't not like it just because it don't like you. You were supposed to not like it because it was not for you, not because somebody else felt that it wasn't for you, even if it was the other person. People got to have their own red flags in situations. You can't leave from here, right? Right? See what I say about leaving from one situation into another? You see, it all comes together because right. Pay attention now. You can't leave from over here, like I said, unhealed, right? And then think that you're gonna go over here and talk to these people. You know how a person jumped from Facebook to Instagram to TikTok? A person don't even really do Facebook too much unless they in the comments because they're already known to be who they are over there. So right. But each platform you will receive a different person. You don't get a person that's trying to pour into the sisterhood that could. Because if a sister would, a sister could, and we all done been through some shit, and people be hiding from it. And like I said, and where I was going with it is, I done been in some fucked up relationships too. So if people coming up here judging a person because they been in some fucked up relationships, that's being very judgmental because we all had to get where we at. We didn't just start where we at. You had to grow to become the person that you is. And sometimes it came with some trials and tribulations. Some of us was young mothers as well. And we didn't get it right the first go round either. Because if you growing up and you young, that means you making young ass decisions with your young. Okay? Because young people make young decisions, right? Teenage people make teenage decisions, and adults is supposed to make adult decisions. I mean, adult decisions, right? But you do have that young adult position in there. And sometimes it don't transfer over when it's supposed to. So the decision making in the situations be kind of immature, to say the least, right? To say the least, right? Hey, Renee. You see what y'all saying up in here, because the girl is just chatting. I can't believe how many delusional hurt women that think just like her, especially. Yes, yes. That's my thing, and that's what I'm getting to. By telling your story to another person, it lets a person know that you've been through something. I'm not ashamed of anything that I've been through. I'm not there no more. But what you can't allow people to do, but you can't do it either. You can't allow your past to attack your present. Because when your past attacks your present, then you're still presently in your past, and there's no healing. That's still going to be unhealthy. So when you got people of unhealthy nature with an abundance in a situation, you just gonna see unhealthy, unhealthy, unhealthy. But if you can find a group of women in the situation that have some light to them, then them pulling a little bit more to the women that only see darkness, it'll start to shed more light in the situation. Like, you know how much money it is to be getting out here versus to be watching somebody else's. I'm not counting no money I'm not getting. If that's her money, that's her money. My money is my money. Why would I have my eyes on somebody else's paper if I'm trying to make my own? That means I'm not busy making my own if I'm busy watching somebody else's. And if you a sisterhood, then that means that you about building and advising. Hey sis, let's do this. We're going to see something coming from the coexistence, but nothing that people seem to attach themselves to be of a healthy nature, and that's why the repeat be repetitive in a lot of situations and in a lot of people. I'm a down somebody, right? For being who they are when I possibly could have been once that same person. And even if not, if I can see things from a different extension, why wouldn't I display it from that end? I don't give a fuck. People watch shit anyway. I'm just gonna be honest. People may act like they don't watch, but people be in the bushes, okay? Even if people don't come from their own personal account, people will say user account. Shit won't even have a name, okay? But that don't mean people are not watching. So you don't know how your advice to another person can be relayed or picked up. A message is a message. People be too worried about the messenger. But if you're going to be a messenger, at least be a messenger that's putting out a message that's worth messaging. So it can be some betterment from it. Betterment from it. If I've been in my lowest of lows, or if I'm in my lowest of lows, I'm going to watch somebody tell me or their story so I can see when they was at their lows, what did it take for them to get to their highs? And even though my lows may not be their lows, it at least starts a path for me to be able to narrate my way, start my way to something that would be called healing. Because if I just sit in the same place, right? Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's just everybody else. It's nothing wrong with me. It's just everybody else. How am I ever taking accountability for the person that I am? Everybody else is everybody else, but when am I going to accept who I am? And that be the hardest pill to swallow in some people extension. Some people been whores out here and slurs, just like Brianna. She ain't the first hoe, and she won't be the last hoe. She ain't the first person that got multiple baby daddies, and she won't be the last one that got. I got more than one baby daddy. I ain't say I had that many of a multiple, so fix your fucking face. Okay. But I got more than one because I have an older set of kids and I have a younger set of kids. So my older kids got a daddy and my younger kids got a daddy. They ain't the same daddy, so which means it's multiple daddies. All right. She ain't the first bitch that was on food stamps, and she won't be the last bitch that was on food stamps. Okay? She ain't the first person that fell on hardships and people got to witness it. It's just most people sweep their shit under the rug, right? And get to tell the fairy tale that they want people to go off of. And if you never get to see it, then you'll never know what it is, right? That's what Lyona be doing. You absolutely right. I'm sorry, y'all. My camera is over here, and I'm just steady scrolling on y'all eyes. She always dropping the tea. Hello, don't have any real friends. Well, hey, right. No real friends. Say it, Renee. No real friends. Because I know me and my homegirls may not have the same story, but we have a story to tell. In order to get somewhere, you had to come from somewhere. Your story in which you think that may impair you may be what excels you to the next level. When I came here and I said what my situation was, it wasn't for the factors of, oh, asking people for anything or putting people in my business, because it's not my business. If it's helping someone else, it's our business because I'm sharing it for the next person. And that's what it was for. And you got to remember, sometimes if a person don't tell you their situation, you would never know it. Sometimes people be in situations and those be the most peaceful, pleasant people that there is. Everybody don't wear their scars the same way. But even if you have had scars, being judged for it is not the way. Okay? Now, people do dumb shit. And Brianna get called on her dumb shit. It's two different things. Okay? So there's the one side where you want to nurture the person and let them know what's right. But then there's the other side where you also have to call a person on the dumb shit that they do. So it don't come without both. And the truth hurts. It do. It do. And when somebody telling you your situation to you better than you telling your situation yourself, then it's definitely going to hurt because it's coming from somebody else. But what be killing me is everybody act like they rich on this shit. If bitches ain't got common sense, how could they have anything? Sometimes knowledge, all the time, knowledge is the most expensive thing that you can have. And you're not supposed to play stupid for anybody. And the fact is of when it comes to yourself, it's one thing to sit back and observe, right? You can sit back and be observant and act like you're unaware to what's going on, but be very well paying attention. But when you act stupid, you get treated stupid. And I wouldn't never want somebody to feel that the narrative of stupid was put out. So that would be correct to know. But people put the narrative of stupid out. And then when they get treated like they stupid, they get mad about it. You have to correct your actions in order for your actions to not still be the same actions. It just be different people, same outcome. Different people, same outcome. In her situation, different people, same outcome. And other people's situation, different people, same outcome. Let me know if I'm saying something wrong, y'all. I don't want to watch no talking about shit training. Exactly. Why? Why would that be conducive? That's not good. Like, mm-mm. You'll never see Tay doing that, Renee. Trust me. Trust me. Hey, Sharon level one. Let me see what you're saying. Cause right. Right. 10K Tay Truth Slayer. There we go. There we go. You gotta want to grow. You gotta want to grow. And if it's not a situation that comes attached to the growth, take gotta go. I gotta go. Okay? I got to. You have to place yourself in rooms where they are bigger than what you ever thought. If you sitting in small rooms, or if you the biggest person sitting in the room that you in, you gotta sit in some different rooms, my friend. you you see me drinking my water, y'all, right? I'm trying. All right. I am. Y'all see it. All right. So it's not like I'm just telling y'all to drink water and I ain't trying to drink water too. Now, I ain't going to be acting like I'm down in multiple glasses a day, because honestly, sometimes I be forgetting because it's a new regimen to me. Okay. I don't know if it's a normal thing for people to say that they don't like water, but I don't. All right. And I know I'm not the only person. Like I said in Brianna's case, I won't be the first and I won't be the last, but I'm trying to be better than what I was. So have you had your water today, baby? Ain't no sisterhood. Most people want to see you do good. Listen, I'm not arguing with no bitch that my likes is more than they subscribers. Okay? That's a start. Anytime you a queen and you step up off your throne to give the next person acknowledgement for some stupid shit, like I said, you become stupid. Stupid. The only thing that I'm acknowledging is my revenue and what YouTubers say they paying me. And my latte loyal and my loyalties, baby. Right? If it don't support me, why would I be supporting it? And that's even down to bullshit. You have to be bigger than it. Okay? It's supposed to be logic over emotion. When you operate off of emotions, you are no longer thinking logically. And now someone else is in control of you mentally. Anytime a bitch got you defending who you is, she already won. She already won. Okay. The only person I'm going to have a conversation with about who I am too is the Lord. Because I'm asking him to heal me in areas in which I may need help and that I'm struggling with. Okay. Me doing that is not conducive to anything. I'm trying to get into the pearly gates. So I got some shit to fix before I get there in my own life. I ain't trying to waste the bags that I got for the Lord on somebody else. But I look like having to beg for forgiveness for the next bitch that I don't even know, to like, Lord, please forgive me. I swear I ain't mean to kill this bitch. But she made me do it. Yeah. Okay. Because everybody don't play the same way. And then there's some people that really don't play at all. And when you don't know a person, you don't know what you're getting. So you can't ever get caught slipping. Don't judge a book by its cover. You definitely have to go through the chapters in that book. Because if you don't, that can be your end. For real. Real shit though. I'm trying to tell y'all something. All right. I laugh and I joke and I'm colorful as fuck. But I got some kind of common sense up in my cup. All right. And it didn't come from a book. It came through the factors of going through shit. You can read any book that you goddamn want. Okay. You can. Even doctors read books to fix people, and they even have malpractices. They make mistakes, and people come out all fucked up and not on purpose, but it happens, right? So why being a regular human being making a mistake is not a normal thing. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And sometimes we can be caught up in the moment, and not be thinking about what we saying and how we saying it. And that's where the message get cross channeled. You understand? Because you could actually be telling somebody something good, but the way that the message is relayed, that's where the communication get delayed. Like, wait, what is this thing she talking to? Right? So if it's coming from a person that you don't know, or getting to know or in the knowns with, sometimes things have to be relayed in that person's language, meaning under a different how can I say form of communication to where it can actually be communicated to where there can be some understanding. If you and the bitch just yelling back and forth at each other, right? You don't know her, she don't know you. What did you prove? I mean, I'll wait. But put all the BS to the side. We need to really pray for that lady. She need help. She didn't know. Oh, definitely. And that's the point that I'm making. People can't act like they ain't never been her. And the ones that ain't never had no bad luck, then hey, bravos to you. But we all got a story, even if it ain't the same story to tell. Don't act like you ain't never had one as well. I hope y'all hit that like button. I can't even see what the likes is, baby, on my phone. So I'm gonna have to find out, I guess, once I get off. But if somebody else knows, please drop it in the comment for your girl. Right. Hey, sunshine. I could have sworn I just seen you in there. Hey, Beverly, Kimberly. Hey, y'all. Listen, my goggles is after 9. My sight is blurry, y'all. Most Americans live check to check. Right, right. That part. People be out here trying to make it seem like they living better than somebody else. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Let me say it again with the mix. Stop lying. Right? Because even if you're not stressing over materialistic shit, you can be stressing over some mental shit. And everybody done struggle with some mental shit that they wish they could forget. So to try to make it seem like other people don't got problems, that's beyond me. That's beyond me. That's beyond me. I ain't gonna even fake those jacks to you. That's why when I came and told my story, it was supposed to be a message for the next person that could be possibly dealing with the same thing and letting them know no matter what the situation may be, keep pushing, keep pushing. But don't keep pushing for bullshit. Push for the better, right? Push for the better. Because if you want better, you got to push for better. You can't push bullshit and don't think that you're not going to continue to get bullshit in return. So, me telling my story, it wasn't for me to receive no bullshit in return. So, I wasn't looking for no bullshit to receive. I was looking to be helping the next person. And when you do good, you get good. I was rewarded with the things that I was rewarded with because of the blessing that I am. Sometimes people have to think, right? Everybody is not begging, right? Everybody don't have to beg. Some people are generally liked and supported, right? Just like I have my loyalties and my royalties, and that's people that come here on the regular basis to come and see me. And you understand what I'm saying? Support is what it is on that narrative. If you are my supporter, right? And I'm coming here and you listening to me, do you want to hear some shit that's going to have you down in the dumps by the time you get off the conversation? Like, wait, what did I just listen to? But if you could come to somebody's platform and they're telling you a story of point A to point B, stay consistent in life, baby. Okay, because to push through some shit that you've been through, that is, listen, it don't matter who don't pat you on your back, okay, for your growth. All right. You be your biggest cheerleader. And it doesn't matter what stepping stone you get over, acknowledge each one because you did that. All right. when I moved from one situation to another, I pat myself on the back. I didn't know that there was going to be other blessings that came attached. So for other people that don't even know me to reach out and want to bless me, that goes to show you you don't have to be a beggar. Some people just like you because of who you are and want to support the person that you is because they want to see you pivot and get to the next level. It don't got nothing to do, like people ain't got nothing to do better with their money, but just give it to people that they don't like. Why the hell would I give my money to somebody that I don't like? Make it make sense. People ain't working up going to work. No, people ain't waking up every day going to work. Because right, they not. They sure not. And the ones that is, some people ain't even really enjoying it. Some people that's going to work every day hate the ones that ain't. So they try to judge the ones that ain't. And then the ones that ain't is judging the ones that is. But if we all out here trying to make some type of living, you supposed to push through. Push through. Stay consistent in whatever it is. If working is what's getting you to your next level, continue working to get to your next level. If being self-made is what it is for you, then continue to do you until you also reach that next level. But don't ever or not acknowledge every level that you done reached because you went through that and you did that thing. Period. And that ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. That got something to fully do with you. You have to accept, you have to celebrate you because it shows that you no longer where you at in the situation that you was. If you not celebrating something that you got past, that mean that that's something that you still sitting in. And if you're no longer sitting in it, wouldn't you want to congratulate yourself for passing it? I know I would. So when I was no longer in the situation that I was in, which was one that I chose for the betterment, because when you want better, you do better. Okay? Period. They don't say what transitions you're going to go through when you're attempting to get to the better. It ain't always just gonna be a walk in the park. Sometimes shit get hard. In the process of shit getting hard, it also makes you the person that you are. Anybody that's actually about some shit been through some shit. Because you can't tell nobody shit if you ain't experienced shit. It just don't come without knowledge of something. You had to be through something to be able to tell something, express something, or let something be known. I don't want no bobblehead motherfucker that ain't been through nothing to think that they can tell me something. So if I can listen to somebody's story and they tell me, listen, you know, one day I was in this position and the next day, you understand, I pushed. And for all I know, this is what I got to because the way you go to sleep ain't got to be the way you wake up. You can go to sleep in a fucked up situation, but that don't mean you got to wake up in one. That don't mean that. Every day that we given another day is another day to change the story, baby. But you have to be the person that makes the change in your story. Brianna hasn't made the change in her story yet. She's still relaxing. Okay? She's still relaxing because unlike a lot of people that don't choose to say it, it shows. She's not the only female that's needy of love. A lot of us only want love, right? And it's like a child when they want your attention, they start acting out. And some people act just like children. And in some cases, it's no matter what the attention is, whether it's negative or positive attention, as long as a person is getting attention, the attention is what they were seeking to feel like they getting the love that they've been needing. Some people missing a lot. mentally, physically, emotionally. And if you don't know what it is that you're missing, how you gonna know how to fix it? So watching situations, and I don't even gotta say that it's conducive or have to be yours, but watching another person build themselves up from basically nothing to something is a story to watch. That would be a story I would want to hear. I don't want to hear a story of somebody that didn't have to go nowhere to get nothing. Oh, wait a minute, wait, you woke up rich? So you was like an ear or some shit, a hair or some shit, like the Royals, like how Tiff be talking about and shit. Like you was one of them. You was born into this shit. Some of us ain't born into it. We had to get to it. And mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially, baby. We had to get to the people that you now see so we could become who we needed to be. It didn't just start off like this. If you seen some of the people you see now 10 years ago, you be fucking surprised. You be surprised. You be surprised. I'm getting my last 16 now. You see me, right? And don't judge me because I know this cup is not that big, right? And it's taking me, I told y'all I'll be struggling, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it, right? If I know if I seen or if I'm going through a situation where I'm trying to figure out in my situation how I can go about healing, I'm going to watch things that has to do with healing or people that have came through the process of healing. If I'm trying to get to a bag, I'm going to engage in situations that also have to do with getting a bag. If I'm a person of a positive nature, I'm going to engage with things of a positive nature. If I'm a person that ain't got my shit together as of yet, I'm going to still attach myself with other people that don't got their shit together as of yet. And you can still be a rich bum. I don't think people know. I hope people know that. You can be a rich bum. Okay? Because being mentally dumb, that can make you a bum. When you have intelligence and you don't choose to use it and you waste it on shit that's beneath you or beyond you, then that richness that comes within you, it's malnourishing. It's malnourishing. Period. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Right. Right. Renee is so right. And she's definitely speaking facts. Lord knows, right? I'm still making mistakes. Okay, we are human and nobody is perfect. So it be the perfect narratives that be put out for me. Like people ain't never had no dirty laundry. Brianna ain't the first female to get left by a nigga or a couple of niggas. It's probably some bitches right up in here that be sitting right up on these shits that done got left and left and left again. But being that we not talking about them and it's not about them, then it's not supposed to be coexistent. But that don't mean that it did not happen. You still fit the group, the narrative, right? So don't make it seem that a person being rejected is not the first, she's not the first person to be rejected. And she won't be the last, right? She won't. And she's not the only female up here that done got left by a nigga that she ain't want to get left by. Or she dealt with a dude that didn't or she did not take what she had for what it was when she had it. And then once it was no longer there, she wished that it was. Come on now. Come on now. Why are y'all playing with me? Right. Why? That's right. Hit the like button for your girl. Stop playing. And listen, I was 10K last week. I'm about to be 11K this week. If you are not a subscriber, please become a subscriber, friend. I came here and we are here to help each other win, whether it's by words or any other situation. This is the positive zone, okay? Definitely a positive zone. If I'm here, I want to be the energy that some people don't have and in which a lot of people need, right? Right, right. Each one teach one. One hand washes the other, and the other hand washes the face. So I appreciate y'all's support. So I'm going to definitely return the respect equally. That's the way it's supposed to be, right? So 10K Tay is about to be 11K Tay. So if you have not hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button, baby. And I don't give a fuck how anybody feel about my numbers. Remember that thing I said about celebrating yourself? I got this shit up out the mud. It wasn't given to me. It wasn't bought. I worked for it, subscriber by subscriber. And I engage with multiple of my subscribers, right? So, with that being said, I just don't have dead subscribers sitting around. So, I'm appreciative of where I'm at now because I remember where I came from. Remember, I said, remember where you came from? That always has to be a thing. And that's where people be losing their mind, baby. When people get some shit that they not used to, they start getting a little weird and shit, right? Or when people see somebody else with some shit that they wish they had, that's when shit get a little weird, right? Because then that's when people and shit start going into conversations that shouldn't even be conversations. If you ain't got what the next bitch got, why you ain't trying to get it? And if you don't want it, why you talking about it? Cause I ain't gonna never come up here and go, I don't get paid for this shit. If I ain't get paid for this shit right now, um, I worked hard for this shit. So yeah, I'm doing this shit to the best of my ability shit. I'm trying to break generational curses. I'm trying to teach my kids that you can work for yourself and make it worth it. Anything that you put your hard work in and stay consistent, you can make it existent. You can make it exist. Okay. When I first started my YouTube and I had 10 subscribers, I already seen me at 10,000 because you have to manifest from where you at to get where you going. If you don't believe in you, right? If you don't believe in you, how the fuck you expect other people to? I'm gonna talk to you like I'm your parent now. If you don't believe in you, friend, listen to Tay, friend. If you don't believe in you, how can you get mad at somebody else don't believe in you? Right? I don't give a damn what a next person's judgment would be on the numbers that I gained out the mud for me. What's not enough for you ain't got nothing to do with me. But what I worked for means everything to me. So I'm processing and taking in each one of my goals. It doesn't matter who it don't add up to. Yeah, I have less subscribers. Not like I have the highest subscribers on YouTube. Hell no. Hell, there's people that got millions of subscribers on YouTube. Millions. Millions. But I ain't gonna say my subscribers is little because anything that you worked hard for, you should never go, oh, that's little. You know my little YouTube channel, no, no. Sorry, honey. You won't get paid to say that. Love to everybody in the comments. If they ain't been through nothing, they can't tell me ish. Say it again, Renee. Say it with your chest. That is right. Hold on, I just seen. Wait a minute. These things is just a move. And I'm telling y'all, when you're not on the laptop and you on this phone, it is different, honey. I know I just seen it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, if it says Judea, that is me. Latte is the land of Judea, baby. Right. So if that's what it said, then that was me. Oh yeah, it just popped up on my screen. Thank you, baby. Appreciation is appreciation. Whatever work is for them. Right. Right. But breaking generational curses is what it's supposed to be. Nobody is perfect. And if we can go through this thing together, that makes it all together worth it. Because then that means that we know where each other came from, so we can most likely more appreciate where each other is at. If a person ain't come from nothing, right, they not gonna be able to respect nothing because they don't know about nothing. It's the person itself. Period. 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 If I wanna, I'm not going into the factors of the next situation judging. Yeah, let me see how many subscribers this bitch got. How many likes this bitch got? Oh, she only get likes when she do Brianna videos. Well, if I'm good at doing Brianna videos and that's what the fuck my supporters like, I'ma continue to do Brianna videos. And whoever don't like it, why would you still be watching? So it don't make sense for you to come here because if that's what it is that um if I work in a bakery, right? Don't the people that like pastries and cake and shit come in there because it's a bakery, right? If you looking for me, why are you in the bakery? I don't have what you looking for. But if you looking for a cake, a pastry, or anything else, then I can be of some help. Let me tell you this shit, right? Right, right. I am Tay with the T. You gonna get them sits from me, your girl, such and such. Right, right. And that's how it's going to go. But breaking generational curses is what my reason is for. I don't know what anybody else's reason for, but when you do something with a purpose, it works more. When shit don't have no purpose, it tends to fall through. When shit comes with the purpose, it tends to work for you. So sweet is good. Okay, hey Latte. The other Latte is in the building. Hey, beautiful. I hope your day has or was well because we into the next day now. But I hope your day was good on purpose. Right. But if nobody told the people in the chat that they love them today, I'm going to do that, to do that, to do that, right? Because if nobody else love you, Tay do. And don't think that it's because, oh, I don't know you, I can't say that. Because sometimes that's all another person needs to hear. And if I can be the voice going to the ear to give a person the love that they don't have, then I don't mind sharing that because I got a lot of it in me, right? And it's all about spreading positivity. So when you come here, I want you and I want it to be good energy. So if your energy is not good, then I want to share mine with you so hopefully yours can change and be the same. My baby graduates tomorrow. I am ecstatic. I was supposed to post my baby. I posted it on Facebook, but I was supposed to post her graduation cat on here, right? Like on my community. Because listen, I am a proud mama, okay? Because it just shows you, right, that the transitions that you go through in life don't have to become your circumstances. You can definitely, right, not have to be your situation. Because even with all of the transitions that me and my babies went through within a year, my baby is still graduating head of her class. And yes, I am going to pat her and and her on her back because she deserved that. I mean, this girl be up late night studying, and I'd be like, girl, go to sleep. And she'd be like, Ma, I can't. I got an exam, right? And then 2 minutes later, I go back in the room and she'd be like, this laptop open, but I'm proud because in order to get to something, you have to work for something. And if she didn't stay consistent, how would she have ever made it to the end of her mission? So when she goes to go down that stage tomorrow, right? The walk out, right? I'm gonna be crying. I know I promised I would not be embarrassed. I did. I said that. I said I'm gonna be calm and I'm gonna be good. But I don't know. I might be lying, y'all. I might be lying. If y'all understand me, then understand me. When consistency comes through and shines bright in the building, because she had to stay consistent. Just like even though I went through my situation, I had to stay consistent. It's all about the mission. And when you're on a mission and you want to see your end goal, you're going to keep going. So no matter what anybody is going through, push through. Like push through. Let that inner you become the better out of you. And if the inner you is damaged, then start to do the work. It's going to hurt. Sometimes I just gotta sit in here and put on I don't know if y'all listen to him, but Keon, do y'all know the preacher Shaq's ex-wife, new husband, but he's the preacher. Yeah. Sometimes just in a moment throughout the day, I just take in prayer because there is that unhealed me that still deals with mental negativity. When you unsure of yourself, it brings on insecurities. So as soon as your mind starts to process a thought that you ain't good enough, you ain't doing good enough, and shit ain't good enough, you have to put something in your head to block the negative message out. So why not flood it out with something positive, something that's going to keep you going? If you going through a heartbreak, why the fuck would you listen to a love song? If I'm breaking up, why would I want to watch other people breaking up too? If it ain't got nothing to do with the person healing from breaking up out the relationship, then why am I watching that? Why would I be into something that's not conducive? I'm not going to make myself a part of something that's only going to beat me up. My oldest graduated and I cried like a baby after turning up. And yes, that's going to be me. She said, listen, mommy. And I said, baby. And she said, mommy. And I said, baby. And that's where we at with it right now. Okay? Because I want to show up and show out. And that's just because I'm so proud. You see, some parents is just showing up to take pictures, right? 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 The ones that didn't have nothing to do with their kids. Because I'm going to just be honest. I ain't the one that took them goddamn tests for her. Some mornings I probably helped her get up, but she was even good with that. My baby set her own alarm. And sometimes she be like, hey, mine. I was like, yeah, baby. And she be getting herself ready, right? So with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna be doing some screaming. I'm gonna be doing some screaming. But if Brianna wants to be in a good situation, she has to be consistent on her healing journey. You can't go unhealed and stay unhealed and go through transitions and think that the healing is just going to come. When you go through the transitions in your life, you have to make the changes in your life and what you want your life to become. If I got to sit around a bunch of old bitches with church hats going, so I can be at peace, then that's the room for me. I don't want to be around a whole bunch of because then that's what my spirit and my energy will consist of. When my daughter graduated college, I was going off, right? She said that's when I could go off, Renee. She told me that's when I could go off. She told me college, I could go off. She even promised to put me somewhere on her cap and gown. She said that. Yeah. And I believe that too. And am I hyped? Hell yeah. Right now, my baby got her theme for her cat for graduation was Bruno Mars, is Bruno Mars, and it's 24 karat magic, right? That I think that was a dope thing. I think that was dope. When they see you get into it, they follow. Yes. Yes. And my baby seen they mama stay consistent no matter what the situation. Okay. Days when I did not feel like myself, I got up and did it just because I did not feel like myself. And to do anything to change the energy to make me feel better, I was willing to go. So wealth is health. Health is wealth. And mental health is the best wealth of all. When I pray to God, I pray for the factors of listen, Lord, if you don't make it, listen, you can lose, or I can lose. And just make sure I don't never lose my mind. Please just make sure I don't never lose my mind because I need my mind. I could lose everything else, my house, my car, my man, my anything. Okay. But mentally, if I got my mind in the right place, then I can replace anything that I've seen at that time as a loss because, hey, come closer, come closer. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret, right? Let me tell y'all this secret, right? All loss is not a loss, right? Some loss is a gain. Because if we didn't lose things on our own, sometimes we would never get rid of it. It would still be there for years to come. And that's people, places, and things, right? Sometimes we be all broke up like, oh, I lost this and I lost that. Maybe you outgrew that. Maybe that's no longer of you. Maybe your circumstances call for something different. So if that wasn't never lost, you wouldn't have never had a reason to do something different. You would have still stuck with it, right? Yes. Yes. So whatever you do, stick with being true to you. Don't let nobody come and tell you who you are and knock you up off your guard. All right? Like I told you, nobody gave me this crown. I got this shit myself. So why would I ever let somebody else take from me what I know I gained and worked for? I ain't got nothing to prove to you. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Who am I to disagree? I won't never, never, once again, never. God removes people, places, and things to make, yes, room for right, bigger things, bigger things. And if you don't see bigger things are coming, then keep holding on to things that you don't think you want to lose. Brianna think that she don't need to lose a man. That's why she keep ending up with bad ones, if that's what you want to say, every chance she gets. And if she did get a good one, she's so used to the bad ones that it would probably still turn out bad just because. Just because. That's right. That is right. I'm about to get out of here, y'all, because I told y'all my baby is graduating tomorrow, right? So I want to make sure I have things in order or whatever. I don't know what time I'm gonna be on tomorrow, but I promise y'all I'm gonna drop a live and I'm gonna do a video. You understand? Your girl gonna come through with the shoe on both roads, boo. Yes. Hey, Tawana Pierce. Oh my God, you coming in and I'm late. You coming in and I'm leaving. Please catch the replay, baby. I don't know who is in here, but if you in here, please hit the like button for your girl. If you supported me, support me in any type of way. Tay loves you the most appreciative way. because support don't come easy these days. So if you can have somebody supporting you the right way, then that's a good thing. And it ain't all about monetary gain, okay? The like, the shares, the conversation, it all means something to me, right? Leona problem is she is not happy with her. No, she's not happy with herself. And that's why she's going to continue to hurt everybody else that she comes into contact with. I'm not saying the people that she end up with may be perfect, but by her not being perfect, matching up with something not perfect, it just make it the most non-perfect shit there is. Period. But I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Tay gotta go be a mover because I gotta make sure everything is laid out. Okay. Okay. So I love y'all. Continue to stay the person that you are. And if you're trying to get better, be better, then you will be better. Let's get to it. Right? If you didn't, or if you just come in, catch the replay. Catch the replay. All right, y'all. Good night.